Let's talk defense. We got the Denver Broncos defense versus the Miami Dolphins offense. And you guys already know the score of this game. It was 70-20. So a lot of things didn't go right for Denver on this day. Like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And there were so many things that happened in this game. They had touchdowns called back for like misalignments and penalties and stuff like that. They had the fumbles. They had an interception that happened on a tilt ball at the line of scrimmage. So a whole lot of things happened in this game. And then you guys know my philosophy on winning games. I'm just like Coach Gibbs. Coach Gibbs used to say it all the time, and I really do believe this. There's 90-some% of the time you can win games by stopping the run and running the football. And Denver didn't do either of those. They couldn't stop the run, and they barely could run the football. So basically, when you get behind like they got behind, the run game is out the window. You got to throw it a lot more. But even when they threw the ball, they had turnovers and things happen. So I break down these films all the time for you guys because I always talk about the run game because the run game is so important to winning games. If you stop the run and run the football, you're going to win a lot of games, So I'm with Coach Gibbs on that. If you go back and look at the history of football, if you can run the football and stop the run, you're going to win a whole lot of games. And so I don't do these videos to call out anybody or anything like that. It's just my own personal way I would play this defense if I was the D-line coach, So I'm just looking at it from my perspective, not their perspective, not their scheme, because I don't know what their scheme is tailored. I don't know how it's tailored or who should be doing what. So I'm basically doing it for me and keep me fresh on the game and call it like I see it and how I would play things a little bit different. And there's some obvious things that, like, as an individual player that you got to see that's got nothing to do with coaching. You just got to know this stuff. And so let's get into it and let's cover the game. And as we go, I'll explain some things to you guys. So right here we got Denver for the most part plays a 3-4 defense. Right here we got a 4-man front right here, but they normally play a 3-4 defense. This look like more of like a 4-3 right here. But on this play right here, what's got to happen is that, you're going to see these ends. This tight end right here, he got coverage. Somebody got coverage on this tight end. So when this tight end block out, somebody got to come, okay? And then out here, you're going to have a receiver. He's going to come down and crack one of these linebackers, crack one of these guys inside. Whoever on this receiver got to crack replace outside. That's how you get this play stopped. Inside, all day, you're going to hear me talk about these guys not being physical enough. And they got to be physical. And right here in this 3 technique, he's aimed. Look at this tilt. He's aimed at this guy. I'd rather for this guy to aim a yard behind his outside foot and just hit this gap. Just hit this gap. You're going to hear me say that a lot today, hit this gap. You're going to see a guy later on hit the gap and make a play. I don't like guys that tilt and put hands on this guy because it makes it easier for this guy to watch this guy out to play. You put hands on this guy, they doubling you watch you right out to play. Okay? When we're in 2 eyes, shade, I want to see knock back. Knocking back, keep your eyes in your gap, in your A gap, and then make plays. Same thing with the 4 eyes out here. We have a guy lined up in here. Knock it back. Anytime you're a shade, 4 eye, 2 eye, 6 eye, 2 eye, 4 eye, 6 eye. You want to knock it back with eyes inside and be able to play off in there. Nobody comes in your gap. As a shade, nobody comes into your gap. The A gap is the foundation of the defense. You got to be solid in the A gap for any defense to work. If you ain't solid in this A gap, it ain't going to work. Okay? It's the foundation. This is where it started at. Inside out. Okay? So my thing is, when you in these shades, you got to knock it back, and anything coming in your gap on a shaded position, whether you're a 6 eye here, a 4 eye here, inside here, or a 2 eye inside here, anything coming in your gap, you got to knock the hell out of it. I don't care if it's a puller. I don't care what it is. This is my home. You ain't coming in my house. I'm going to knock the hell out you. That's how I got to be. You'll see me talk about that the whole film. So let's get into it. And guys, by the way, if you like my content, I try to cover the worst run teams every week and try to go through their film and try to see what mistakes they made. But I try to cover at least 2 or 3 of the worst run teams every week. So if you like my content and the content I'm putting on this page, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and also comment, guys. Comment, tell me what plays. If you got plays out there that you want to see, I'll go and I'll break those plays down for you. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I just want to put out good content for you guys to understand the game of football. It's more of a teaching thing for coaches and the people that don't know football the way they should know football. to help you understand what happened on certain plays and why they happened, okay? But go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. If you like the content, I would appreciate that. And the more subscribers I get, the better this channel is going to get. And also hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button and help me out. Okay, let's go through this play. Okay, let's run it a little bit so you guys will understand exactly what's happening. So right here, they're going to run a toss outside here. Toss outside. So this guy came up through here, okay? Let's go back for a second. So basically we got this guy. Go attack him. Go attack him. We got a guy here, a receiver that's going to come down right here and crack this guy. Get this guy, right? But whoever's on this receiver should crack replace, and we good to go. The linebacker, we can't overrun this, right? Can't overrun this. If he coming down, and what they're doing on this play, they stun. They got stunned outside here. He's stunned here. He's too wide to be stunned here. You got to get right here on this guy. You got to get that foot, put it right down the middle of this guy, and stunt to this gap. Same thing over here. You got to get across the face, stunt. They got these guys stunned, and then some reason they got him coming down in here. If they got him stunned, and he's supposed to get to this big guy, well, he got to line up in here to get here. But if he's stunned to get here, then he got to line up tighter to get here. You can't. Your alignment is important when you're taking stunt steps. You can't get too wide to get to where you got to get to. You want to be able to get to where you got to get to, but your alignment got to be important. That's why this guy got to be tight. His foot inside here, and then be able to step and get here. Let's watch it. Okay, we got a receiver coming down, crack him. We got a guy on the receiver. He should crack replace right now. You see your guy block, crack replace. Right here, linebacker, come on, get it. Okay, this guy with the ball, he got coverage on this tight end. If you got coverage on this tight end, right? Whoever got coverage on this tight end, you got to come like a bat out of hell right here. Okay, come get it. Come get it, okay? So let's finish it. See, they let him get outside because he didn't crack the play. He didn't come fast enough. Now they outside, and now he's going to cut it all the way back, okay? This was that DN. The DN played inside this guy, and now he knocked off the ball way back here. Now this back going to cut it right behind him and get yards. Okay, let's go back. Watch this end right here. He come down in here. They double him. They knock him off the ball way back here. Okay, and we got to fight, guys. We got to be physical and fight. We got to be physical, you know, and go get it, you know, and that's what we got to do. But these guys are stunt stepping. I don't know if he's stunned or not, but he end up in here and get knocked off the ball. Crack block here. You need a crack replace outside. Linebacker, come down here right here. Right here. We running out here. We running out here. He should come get this. Come get this right now. We running out here. He got to get over the top. We got to have somebody come in this alley, and we good to go. See, we running out here. We running out here. He could come here. We got a guy outside over here coming downhill. We got a guy right here. Should be inside out, outside, inside. Coming this alley. Guy over the top here coming to the alley also. Watch this. He cut it back, right? And we end up with two guys outside now. So if he come and just, you know, set this edge, come get this thing, and I don't know if he ended up too far off the ball or something. Somebody was too far off the ball out here or something, but they were late getting there. They were late getting there, late triggering, and now we got a cut back, and he going to gain some yard. Okay, on this play, the first thing I see 10 at a wing position. So 10's at a wing position, squatted down, looking back for the signal to motion out. That's pretty much what he's doing. He's just eye candy for this guy. Because normally a lot of defenses will tell this end to get in this crease and go hit this. So they don't have two gaps inside here, two gaps removed, right? They tell them to get here. Now he motions out. So he motions out. And the first rule for outside linebacker or DN off the ball, the first rule of alignment, when you come up to the line of scrimmage to get down and get set and get aligned, look outside and see if you see a big guy outside of you, a big tight end outside of you. If there's a big tight end outside of you, especially if he's this tight, you got to think that, okay, 10 motioning out sums up. They're trying to get you to see stuff and then not see this. And so if he's here, then I got to get ready to watch this guy. If this guy comes up through here, or if he comes in a reach position, I key him. And if he's not coming to block me, base block me, I know something's up. So I take my step and realize what's going on. Club outside of him, club him across, and get outside of him because they got no answer for me. That's the only way you're going to be able to stop this play. They ain't got no answer for me. But here's the thing. You see the guy right here that's up on the tight end, right? When he come down to block him, crack replace right now. You're going to see guys too many times shuffle on this defense. They shuffling. Ain't nobody coming downhill. Ain't nobody coming downhill to make plays. You got to be physical up front. in these gaps up front, and we got to close over here on down blocks. We got to close. That's the rule for the ends. Look outside, see if you see a big guy. If you see a big guy, expect something up. Something's up. Especially if he's not a receiving tight end that goes out for passes. If you don't see it on film, you don't see the guys out here on film going out for passes and stuff, you already know it's a red flag for him to be out here. So you got to have, first thing you do, look outside. Next thing, if it's small guys outside, then this should key this guy on down blocks, get ready to close. Get ready to close or get ready to base block or whatever block you're going to get. Play it, you can play it regular from that point, that front. But anyway, right here, same thing. Down blocks, we're going to close. Let's watch it. Okay, 10 motioned out of there, right? He's going up the field. He ain't trying to block you. He's going up the field. Now, the next thing you should think, he's coming down to block me. That's what you should be thinking. Something ain't right about this because he didn't base block me and they running my way. So basically, take that jab step. When he come, club him by. Club him by. Now, this guy right here that's on this tight end, he should be coming right now outside. He down blocking on him. As soon as he make contact with this guy, he got to come like a bat out of hell outside, crack replays. Watch. Right, now come. Come. Look at that. Come. Now club him by. Club him by. Because when you club him by, there's no answer for you now. You're going to make this play. I did this a bunch of times when I played in the league. I would always know that big guy's outside of me. If he's wide, he going to motion down. I know he's there. I don't look at him. I keep my guy inside. When my guy inside give me the block that I'm looking for, that I know he ain't blocking me, or if he give me a pull, I'm gonna club him by. I'm gonna come outside. They got no answer for me outside. See, now he did the wrong thing. He went underneath it. And that's the wrong thing to do. You got to get over the top of this. Club him by, get outside. We're good to go. Okay. Linebackers got to get over the top. They got to get over the top. We're getting blocked right here. It's all about alignments too, guys. Let's go back. Where the alignments at? I'd rather see this guy right here. You got a guy here, right? We got a guy here. I want him to see a line more than this guy up here. And I want to see this guy. This guy's good. So we got to get over the top. We got to go, though. We got to see it and we got to go. Okay? Now, as soon as this guy right here did this end got to club outside. You got to fight over the top. You got to try to get over the top best you can. But you'd have been better if you'd lined up more in this A gap to get over the top a little bit better. Let's watch it. Okay? Now he's outside. He goes underneath. This guy didn't come. Crack replace fast enough. Okay? He running sideways. Like we accept getting blocked, dog. We accept getting blocked. We can't accept getting blocked. We got to go punch this, hit this in the mouth, and not accept getting blocked. We got to get off of these blocks. You know what I'm saying? Now, there are some holding calls that the referees missed during this game. I feel like there was some block in the back that they missed. So my thing is we can't rely on the referees, though. We can't rely on them to call plays for us or call penalties for us. We got to go play. Get off these blocks. Don't let them just run you out of there. You took a long route where you went underneath that thing. Now these guys, look at this. They got a hat for a hat. And now, this back going to make a cut and he's going to get up the field and make some good yardage. But if that end get over top right there, he destroyed his play altogether. If he just get over the top, he destroyed his play altogether. Right here. Just know what you got. He putting another. Listen, when they line a receiver up here, especially a small guy, they're not running at him. They're not going to run at him, right? Not with him lying up here. But if he motions out of here, then they definitely can run this way. They're not going to run to a small guy. Normal times, they got a small guy on the inner line of scrimmage in his wing position. They run this way. They run away from him. They're not running to him. They're running this way. But as soon as he motion out, okay, chances are there's some eye candy, and they're running this way. So let's finish this play. And we got to get better right here knocking people back. We got to get better alignments inside, knocking people back, getting off the ball and getting over the top. Here we go again. Okay. Last time they did it from what? I formation. Quarterback was under, two backs was at home, right? Fullback and tailback was at home. So now they're doing it from a shotgun with a back offset, right? So here's the thing. Big guy outside. There you go. Tight end sitting right there. Okay. Now you're getting wilder because he got you last time. I don't know why you're getting wild. Go ahead and get in here. Don't let that scare you. Get in here. See him. Know he's there, but don't just pay attention to this guy. What this guy do is going to tell you a lot what you need to do. So if you go up through here, you take a step and he ain't coming at you, then club by, get outside, get across this guy's face. If he pull, Jab step, cross his face. This guy's gonna motion out just like the last time. He gonna motion out. They got him here for eye candy, for you to think that they're gonna run away from him, get you in here. They wanted to get you in here, but you didn't go for it. You still stayed out there. But my thing is, you can get in here and just know what they're doing and know what's up, because they're not gonna run to a small guy like this. This is the running back now. Running back. They probably end up running away. If anything, run him here or across the formation. So like this right here, I hate tilt guys that put hands on this guy. If you're gonna tilt and be in this big out, I'd rather for you to aim and point a yard behind his outside foot and go get it. See what he do. This your key. Aim and point here. See what he do. He down block, we close. He come base block me, I got him. I'm good. I'm good. I'm coming at a good angle. I'm good. Okay. And they try to double me, and my thing is, by hitting this crease, it's hard for the doubles. It's hard for the doubles. You can maintain the double a lot better by hitting this crease. But when you go put hands on the guy, they can get you, okay? So this guy, I think he ended up out down in this guy right here. And the fact that they had 2-3 techniques most of the day, with one of these guys trying to pinch back inside, and the alignments a lot of times kept them from getting inside because they were too wide. I just explained that last time. See, he ended up in here. Okay? Now, here go this guy. He blocked him anyway. He was wide, he blocked him. Now this guy's pulling. See, he pulling. That was your key right there. If you line up here, he pull, know he's coming, club him by, get outside. They got no answer for you if you can club him by, get outside. And these linebackers going over the top, okay? Come on. This is a receiver right here on you. Button press him and get off of him. Go make a play. Butt press and go make a play. Don't let a receiver block you guys, big guys. There you go. You try to get up, but you went underneath it though. See what I'm saying? Try to go, if you're gonna hit him, go knock him to the ball and then try to get over the top. You know what I'm saying? By getting underneath that, you just kind of took yourself out to play. Same thing in. You go get over top of this. Get over the top. Come. We got this handle, you know what I'm saying? Now you got a whole lot of yards for no reason. Okay? Fight to get over the top. Come. Whoever got coverage on this guy got to be a crack replace, come get it. As soon as he hit the end, you got to come get it. Get down here, come. You know what I'm saying? We shuffling sideways too much, running sideways way too much. And we don't need to be running sideways. We need to come down here getting folks and being physical on people. Right here, we got down blocks. We got to come meet this. We got to come meet this. And we got to get downhill, down block, come meet it. Come meet it right now. Keep coming. Keep coming. Don't get up the field on it. Keep coming. He made it as much as he could right there, right? So basically, now who got coverage on this guy? He down block. You got to come like a bat out of hell right now. Right here. You got coverage on him, you got to come like downhill like a mug right now. Right now, we got outside help right here. Okay, watch. These guys ain't coming. They ain't coming. They see what's going on, but you got to put your eyes on your guy and see what he's doing and then make a decision. As soon as you see him block, you got to come like right now. You can't hesitate. You got to come right now. Okay, and my inside guys, man, get physical. 4-eye right here. Knock it back. Eyes in the B guy, right? Shade. Knock it back. Come on, be physical. Be physical. You got that tilt on again. I'd rather see you in the gap and hitting this thing than to put your hands on this guy and get washed down. A lot of times that's exactly what happened. You get washed down. Now they block back on you here, but right here, go back. Yeah, close tight to the line, down the line. Take the air out of these gaps in here. Come on, guys. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all know this run right now. Look at these guys blocking. Ain't nobody releasing. Come on. We need you in the run front. We need you help in the run front. Come on. Then, come on. Make the tackle. Well, we got to get physical here. Knock this back here. Eyes in here. Knock it back. Come on. On this play, ain't nothing the D-line can do here. Only thing you can do is be physical. Be physical. You get a down block, you got to close. This guy coming back cross. These guys back here got to make this play. They got to make this play. They got to see what they need to see and make this play. But right here, we just got to play up front. We got to play our gaps, and then we're good to go. There's nothing we can do up front in D-line. Or look, we got our blocks. Everybody where they need to be. He closing for this guy coming back cross. They gave it like a little action and gave it to the guy coming outside. You know what I'm saying? They gave it to a 31 coming back across the formation outside. But we got to play for this stuff here that we see. We got to play with what we see. And then they gave it to him. Now we got to come from inside out and go get it. Get him down. Just get him down. Run your feet, guys. Everybody want to dive and tackle, man. Just, tackle. Run your feet through the guy until he hit the ground. If we run our feet through guys until he hit the ground, we'll be fine. But we just got to rally that is and get him on the ground. Pretty much what they did right here. But right here, tackle, guys. When you're tackling, drive your feet. Drive your feet on contact, and you won't miss tackles. Right here, we just need to be physical. 30 comes to block him. He just need to be physical on 30. 30 is a fullback back here, pretty much. To be physical, knock him on down in here. Knock him in here. Be physical here. And I wish they would have just thought about this a little bit more and took him to a 4-eye instead of this 3 technique. All he did was get in this tilt, put his hands on this guy, and they wash him down every time. I wish he'd have played a 4-eye so he can knock this back. Knock this back this way, keep eyes in the B gap, we'd be good to go. Be physical right here. Maintain this B gap. So in this 4-eye, that's all you got to do. Knock it back, maintain the B. Now he's in a 4 technique right here. So I don't know if he should be head up or in a 4-eye. I really don't. But my thing is, you got to be physical right here on this side. Be physical. Now I wish he was in a 4-eye so he can be more physical. See right there, he played back, but now you got to push. Knock him back. Maintain your inside eyes in this gap, but knock him back, and we're good to go. See right here, by getting pushed down in here, you're creating a space right here. Not being as physical as you need to be right here, you're creating a space right here, right? And he got to feel and go get that. Outside free, be physical on this, knock him down in here, and then we got to have guys off the ball and run support. You get through a little crease there and gain some yards. Okay, same thing here, guys. DNs, outside linebackers. Look outside and see if you see a big guy standing outside. If he outside tight to you, chances are he may be coming down to block you, right? Especially if he's not a pass catcher. He ain't one of those tight ends that can go out and catch a lot of balls. Okay? Some teams you got to study this film during the week and know who catch balls and what teams release their tight ends up the field and if they're in a normal position. You playing these teams like this team that they ain't got too many tight ends that's pass catchers, you can kind of figure out who the blockers are and where they at. So if you look out here, anytime you look out here and see a big guy outside you, a tight end outside you, have your red flag up. Have your red flag up because something's up. Something's up. So right here, same thing they did before. Now they're doing it from an offset back shotgun. They blocked down on him. So if he'd have saw that, he could have took a jab step. Then I think they pulled the tackle here. Yeah. Here's your key. Get in here. Here's your key. Take your first step. As soon as he pull, you club the hell out of this guy getting across his fake, or you already know what's coming. You already know what's coming. So take a jab step, now club. Club by, they got no answer for you. You're going to make this play, screw up everything they're doing. They got no answer for you. Because either this guy going to have to come back and block you, leaving the guy free, or you going to be free. From inside out, we good to go. We good to go. Inside, come on, knock this back. Knock this back. Back's offset to you. So you good. That's good alignment. That's good alignments. I hate the tilts, though, unless you're hitting the B gap. I hate tilting unless you're hitting the gap. But right here, if you're in the 3 technique, I'd rather for you to be tight on this guy and go get it. Or if you're in a 4, I'd be square up a little bit more. But let's watch the play. Now we just missed the tackle right here. Look right here. It's my man. Come on, man. It's my man. CFL. Good player, though. He's a good player. I think that's who that is. So right here, just make the tackle. Make this tackle. Stay outside. Press. Butt press. Outside free. Outside free. Turn back into these guys. Make this tackle. Make this tackle. The fact that you missed this tackle is a touchdown. It's a touchdown. You missed it right there. Now, come on. Make a tackle here. Come on. Keep running your feet through it. Just hit him and run your feet. Route. Hit him, run your feet. Run your feet. See how his feet stopped? He just took him off the ground trying to pull on him instead of running his feet. He had a good angle on him. Just run your feet and you get him on the ground. Right here. Hit, wrap, run your feet. Get under control right here. You know you got an outside guy, should be outside. Now he ain't all the way outside like he should be, but right here, you got a chance to make this play. You got to make that play. Right here. Run your feet. Run your feet. You'll make this tackle. You make this tackle. He drag you right into the end zone. Okay, the only reason I put this play on here from the wide angle, the same play. I want to show you these outside, these DNs outside linebackers, okay? These DN outside linebackers. Look outside and see if a big guy standing on the line. There he is right there, okay? You already know something's up. Something's up with a big guy standing right there, and he's tight, okay? There's a chance you're going to get run, especially with a back offset to you. Back offset to you, or they're in eye backs. You know what I'm saying? This is your key. Get in here, see him. When he pull, take that step. When you get a puller, jab step, and club by this guy, they got no answer for you. They got no answer for you. Now, somebody got to be wider here because we leveraged inside too much. Somebody got to be out here. Okay, when he blocked down, we got to have a crack replace. Whoever this guy's a coverage should be crack replaced right now outside. But let's run it and you'll see the whole picture. Now he comes in motion. Now we got a guy on the ball, tight end by himself, but we should have somebody out here ready to come up because we know something about go down if he come down block. If he down block, we got to go. Down block. Now whoever got coverage on him should come right now. I don't see nobody coming. I don't see nobody coming. Everybody still at a standstill. We know what's going on. We see this guy pulling out here. We see this tackle pull. We see this guy block down. Somebody got a trigger. He's got a trigger and come. And that's what happened on this play. Now we get him outside. We miss a tackle right there. We miss another tackle. Nobody want to hit and run the feet. We stopping our feet still keep running. Run through this stuff. And then you get dragged into the end zone. Right here's one of those examples, guys, when I say if I'm going to be in a 3 technique and I got a tilt, then I'm going to be a wide 3 and I'm going to aim to a spot. I'm not even worried about this guy. I'm trying to get to a location, right? I'm trying to get to a location, probably a yard behind this outside foot. I'm trying to get there. That's my aiming point. The fact that we put hands on this guy and this guy blocking down, all you're doing is a slip block. He's trying to get up to the next level. You put hands on this guy and this guy going to wash you down. That's what happened. We got to be physical right here. We got to be physical right here in this 4-eye. Knock it back. Knock it back. We got to close on down block. This time this guy blocked out and we got to set an edge on here. And so basically, if we get this guy right here and take him to a 4-eye and just let him play a 4-eye and knock it back, I'm pretty sure if Denver had to play them all over again, they probably would go more to this 4-eye because this seemed like it had success against them a little bit better than anything they did. So they went to a 3-4 alignment after they started out with a 4-man front. So basically, right here, take this to a 4-eye or square this up. If you're going to play a 3, if you ain't hitting this gap, if you're going to hit this gap, then you might as well just square up, put this foot down the middle of this guy, knock him back and be able to play this double team a lot better, not let him get up to the next level, okay? Not let him get up to the next level. And then we're good to go, okay? And then we got these guys back here that got to come up and run support. Let's watch it. Okay, he jumped, okay? He got to be more physical on these centers. You know what I'm saying? Got to be more physical. And, of course, he got washed down, and now they cut right behind him. See what I'm saying? He get washed down, they cut this right behind him, right here. And we got to have guys come up and run support from the secondary. See right here, come on. Come on. Come fast. Come fast and go get it. There's too many yards right there. Alignment and assignment is important, guys. And so you got to be on point with those. Okay, we need to look outside, see if there's a big guy outside. Tight end, there might be a tight end right there. So look outside and see if there's somebody big guy outside. The next key, this is our key anyway, always our key. So look outside, we see a tight end off the ball, on the ball outside, especially this guy being this tight, okay? We're in a pistol formation. So we got a chance to get a toss this way, okay? We got a 4-eye here, a shade here on the center, and we got a 3 technique here. We got to knock this back, knock this back, knock this back, go play. If he knock this back, this guy right here going to come, he going to get stuck in here because he didn't see this guy coming down. So basically what this tackle going to do, he going to run up through here, and he going to get trapped in here, and let me run that to that point right here. See, he went up there. This tackle ain't trying to block him. He's trying to get up to this next level. So basically, if he's not trying to block you, then there's somebody coming down to block you from outside. So what you got to do is realize that. Realize if his ankle ain't to me to base block me, then something's up. I take my step, then I try to fight to get back over top outside. Because something ain't right there. Now this guy, when this play happened, he knocked this back, right? Let's go run a little bit more here. Right now, slide over the top. Slide over the top. The worst thing you can do in run defense is hang on the blocks too long. And you got to recognize what block you're getting. If you like an inside shade and you're getting a guy trying to reach you over the top inside, then you know the ball going away from you. Okay? If you get a base block, it's either coming right at you or outside of you. Okay? And then, double teams, it's coming in one of those gaps, inside or outside of you. It's just that blocks tell you everything you need to know. You study blocks, you'll know exactly what you're getting. So right here, this guy right here could have just slid. Get over the top right now. Don't sit there and hang on this block too long. Get off and go get it. You know where the ball going already, because you can by what block you got. You can tell by what block you got. So you got a base block. Okay, this guy right here was trying to get up through here. Okay, he should have recognized that he ain't coming to block me. Then I gotta get across the face of this guy. Something ain't right. If he ain't blocking me, and he going trying to get up through, something right. So he got to do whatever he can to get over the top of this, and they don't have no answer for you right there. He's stuck there, so now you got to help him out. He got stuck in there, so he's in a tough situation. He didn't see it the right way. He didn't read it the right way. So now get off this block and come get it. Don't hang on to blocks too long, guys. He's playing back, and he's out of position now. This is one reason I hate playing back to guys like this. I'd rather for him just line up in this shade, shoot it to the outside number, and knock this back. And if he going away from me, to continue to get down the line, go make a play. Okay? Go make a play. But right here, we hanging on the blocks too long. Let's see what my 4-eye do. Yeah. So he got a guy trying to cross his face. So as soon as you punch him, get down the line, go get it. You already know where the ball going. It's going away from you. As soon as this guy reach across your face, you already know it ain't coming at you. You know it's going over here somewhere. So as soon as you punch him and he trying to reach across the face, punch him, get off that block, and get down the line and go help out. Okay, guys, here's those 2-3 techniques I was telling you about. We got 2-3 techniques. Okay, one of these guys is responsible for getting back they're trying to disguise their front. And they're trying to get a guy to come back, the stunt step to the A gap. Stunt step to a 2-eye. So, but here's the thing. He's too wide to stunt. He got to get tight and stunt. I want to guarantee a win for me. So I don't care how tight he get this foot down the middle of this guy and stunt to the gap and get it up the field. Okay? And if he's trying to cut me off, get down the line. Get down the line. But right here, he's too wide to stunt to here. So that it's not going to work. He's going to get cut off. He would have been making this play right here. This guy would have lined up here, stunt step this here, he would have made this play. This guy got to come get this, knock this back. He's stepping outside too. Just go knock it back. Knock it back. Go ahead. Be physical over here. We're good to go. We're good to go. Okay? Let's watch it. And I'd rather for this guy right here to be stacked on top of this guy, knowing that this guy, if he come down here though, I want him down here. He's in a good position if he's down here. Stack, so he can play this big out backside. Okay? But right here, he need to be down here tight so he can get a cross face and go get this, make this play. Let's watch it. See, now he's behind the 8-ball and he's high. The linebacker coming to his big out. The linebacker is right. He never made it to where he need to go. And watch where his back hit this ball at right here. Watch him. That's a breakdown in defense right there. A lot of yards right there. Okay, now we done got blocked a couple times. We're getting too wide now. We want to know who this is if we got a big guy outside of us, but we still want to play down here. We want to play down here, okay? And now, I'd rather for them, like, I wish they would have took this guy and put him in a 4-eye, especially with this 0 right here. So we got a 0 and a 3 technique. I'd rather have a 0. I'll put a 4-eye with a 0 and then play it from there. Because later on down the road, you're going to see them go to 4-eyes and they had some success against this run. But I'd rather see him in a 4-eye so he can knock this back, eyes in the big gap and play. Right here, same thing. Knock it back, eyes in the big gap and play. Let's watch it. But he's too wide. We need him here. Okay? And here's the other thing that should tell him that he don't need to be this wide. This back is offset away from him. It ain't like the back's to him for that toss play right now. Okay? The quarterback's in shotgun. There's no toss play right here. The back being offset tells you that much. So basically what he can do is come around in here and just play football. See? Got a down block. He would have been down here meeting this right here. He'd been closing, meeting this. Okay? If he'd have been closing, meeting this, then this ball won't hit where it hit. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. All that space. He'd have been down in here closing this. It wouldn't have hit right here. You know what I'm saying? And we'd put that guy in the 4-eye a little bit better, knocking it back. Would have been a good situation right here. But now he cut it back in and get some yards. See what I'm saying? So basically, it's all about lineman assignment, man. Don't be afraid of these guys. You got to see what they're doing here. They don't have a back offset to you. They can't toss it out here. He's in the shotgun. The back's away from you. So basically, you need to be here, expecting down block, and closing like a bat out of hell to go meet that, and we good to go. Take all the air out of these spaces inside. We good to go. Knock this back. I'd rather for him to be in the 4-eye, but you're going to play a 3. I hate the tilt in 3 if you're putting your hands on this guy. I'd rather be in a loose 3 and go get to a spot behind his foot, a yard behind his foot. Or just square up and go knock this back so you can play this double team a little bit better. It's just that the defense got to be sound in every way possible. And we got to be able to know what's going on as D linemen. You got to study film, guys. Study film and know where this guy's set. Know the backfield sets. Know what they're trying to do out of certain backfield sets. And we good to go. But imagine him being down here and closing right now. Closing. And meeting this right in here somewhere. They don't have nowhere to go. They're good to go. Now we don't open up this gap for him to run through. And now we got a shovel play. And this tough on these inside guys, these linemen, because they thinking, let these blocks tell you a lot too. My thing is knock these guys back. Be physical on these guys. But right here, you got a down block. Close. If this back step to you and he don't block you, sit down on him. Sit down on him. But if he come there and try to block you, I always tell you guys, take this back with you and beat the quarterback with him. Because they can run screens and all kind of stuff if you don't take him with you. So take him out to play. Every time he come near you, take him out to play. Go ahead and board rush him and take him to the quarterback and beat the quarterback with him. Or if you coming to him to try to board rush him and he spin off of you and don't block you, sit down because it's something up. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. But knock this back up front, guys. You guys got to go play. Just knock it back. Right there. The back didn't block you. You're avoiding the back. Never avoid this guy. Go get him. Go get him, be physical on him. And then sit down on him. We take away this play. Sometimes we got to hug our coverage, right? I don't know who got coverage on this guy, but I'm figuring maybe the linebacker got coverage on him. We got to go hug our coverage sometimes, right? And we see him do this stuff right here, flip, and you see all this space right here. You know, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go get that and hug it and go get it. Now, just knock this back. You ain't physical enough. You allowed this guy to come off and get him late because you're not physical enough. And then when he came off, you got to be ready to make that play. You got to make that play right here. See, he came off. Make this play. He's shooting up through there. You got a guy here. We're in good position right now. You would never think that this guy gonna get into the end zone right here. Right here, make this play. Make this play. Look at that. You got guys coming on. Keep it on your inside pad. Make that play. Drive your feet. Look at your feet. Just stop. Go get it. Take your shot. And now we let him get in the end zone. On this play, we just got to be physical right here in the middle. Be physical. Knock this back. You know, knock this back. You hitting it and get sideways, and they just knocking you up out of here. Be physical. You knock this back, man. The double team ain't gonna work. You gotta get your hands from the ground to this guy's chest as soon as he snap the ball and knock it back. And we're gonna be good to go. And maintain this middle. Maintain this middle. Be physical right here. Knock it back, eyes in the beef. You'll fall off and make a play. Make a play. Okay? Make the tackle. You're gonna miss this tackle right here. Come on, my man. He played in the CFL with my son. I know he's a pretty good player. I think that's who he is. I'm not sure, but I think he's a good player. He came from the CFL. He's doing a pretty good job. And I'm sure that's who I think it is. But anyway, close. Down blocks close. We're good to go. Make that tackle, my man. Make that tackle. Yeah, I had to pause the video just to go see if that's who I thought it was. Alex Singleton. Yeah, he played with my son in Calgary. And he's a pretty good player. Come on, Alex, make that tackle, buddy. You know you're better than that now. You're better than that. And you can make that tackle. I've seen you make that tackle all day long. And you right here, come on. Stay up, run your feet. wrap him up, run your feet, you're good to go. We got to make that tackle. You missed several tackles in this game that you should have made. When you're playing everything, you're being as solid as you can be. You know, I mean, I think y'all alignment sometimes hurt you guys, but you know, overall, you get into the ball, you just got to finish and make those plays. But yeah, love him as a player. I loved him in Calgary. You know, I love his success. You know, and you know his family. I love everything about that kid. You know, he's a success story, and I hope he write a book when he's done. But Alex, make that play, buddy. Make that play. And right here, you just can't get. Look at my nose. I mean, just watch my nose, man. He just get thrown all the way over here, thrown out the bar. Watch him. Trying to sit down on a knee instead of being physical on that center. See, this knee stuff don't work, man. And like, you got to be able to knock this back and be physical and throw your body into that gap. That's how you play the double team. Get these guys on separate levels. I say it all the time, guys. Whoever you line up on the double team, punish him. Punish him. Get them on separate levels. The double team won't work. It won't work as good. So get them on separate levels. That double team really don't work as good. Because you being the aggressor, you knocking them back, you throwing your body into this A gap, we good to go. Okay? But right here, you hitting it. You ain't really knocking them back. You ain't really just putting your hands on them, trying to take a knee, and they're walling. They're getting you up out of there. They're getting you up out of there. You got to be physical through these gaps, guys. Knock back, close on the outside. We're good to go. Make that play, Alex. Come on, baby. On this play, we got a little lucky because all three of these guys pretty much played this wrong. I mean, he's a 2-eye, supposed to be knocking it back with eyes in the A gap. He end up out here. Okay, this guy is in a 3 technique, putting his hands on this guy. I'd rather for a 3 technique. If it's gonna be a 3 technique, I'd rather you hit it or just be tight, square it up, so you can play this a little bit better. But right here, you're gonna put his hands on this guy, and he's gonna end up spinning out. Never spin in the run front, guys. That's the first rule in run front. Never spin out. You can push, push. You can, keep going the way you gotta go. You can stay in play, but never spin out. You know what I'm saying? So if you get in trouble, take their body and put their bodies in the gap and bring it back to you. But don't spin out. Don't never spin out of any run front, guys. Trust the guys. Don't fool these guys behind you by spinning out and doing those things. Stay and play where you at and let these guys play off of you. If they see color in the hole, most times they're going to go to the opposite hole. But anyway, you can't spin out right here, and you can't end up outside this guy. You got to hit this. Go hit this gap. Go hit this gap. Knock this back, and we good to go. Watch what happened here. Close right here. Got to close. Got a down block. Got to close. Okay, he's spinning out. He's spinning out. He's outside from the A to the B gap now. Okay, he is outside the tight end, which should never happen. Opening up all these lanes inside to make them bigger. See, he spinned out, and it got a little lucky because he kept the front side here and was able to get it because the guy was so bad over here. He ended up in the B gap. He set the edge pretty good, and now he got nowhere to go. This ended up being one of the better downs, even though they didn't play it right. Okay, this is the 4th down play, guys. And he need to get up through this B gap, right? But the tight end ended up coming down here, and he knocked the hell out of this tight end, and the tight end ended up slinging him into the running back to make the play. Okay? Be physical here. Be physical. If Denver treat every run play like it's short yardage, they're going to be okay. The mentality of it, whenever you put your hand in the ground on regular downs and run downs, you got to treat it as if it's short yardage and play it as that way. That's how you're going to get physical on this stuff, especially down inside here. These guys. Play every play like it's short yardage and be physical as possible. Like this play depend on the season. Okay? And that's what you got to do. Watch this play. The guys were physical up front. Look at this guy. Even though he playing this wrong, he should be playing through here, through this gap. He playing, but watch where he knocked his tight end back so far, they had no choice but throw him into the running back. See? He had to throw him into the running back because they shouldn't block nobody up front no way. They shouldn't block the ends or outside linebackers. Okay? See what the rest of these guys do. Be physical here. Come on, be physical. Be physical here. And you need to be physical too. Now, I don't know if they got them stunned to this gap, but they ain't got him stunned to this gap. He need to be physical through the outside shoulder right here. Go get it. Be physical. Be physical. Short yardage play. It's a short yardage play. Come on. Come on. Outside, half, stay outside, leverage. Come get this. Right here. Shoot. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You got blocked. Shoot your shot. Good to go. I see what he was thinking. What slowed him down was this guy. Okay, that's what slowed him down. But up front, we can take care of this stuff up front, right here. Just getting through here, being physical, and that's what we did. Be physical everywhere up front. We good to go. You got to win short yardage in the trenches, and that's what happened. Good job. And then Alex shot that gap right there, right here. He's sending his B out. He shoot that. He shoot that. He shoot that. We're good to go. And they handed it off to this fullback in the backfield, and we're good to go. On this play, guys, you know, when you line up in these shades, like this 2-eye right here, don't have all this wasted movement. Come out your hips. Hang those hands. Hang your hands. Don't have your hands on your thighs and all that stuff. Hang them things down. Shoot them from the ground to the inside number. Shoot them from the ground to the inside number. Come out them hips. Explode on this guy. Explode on the guy. Be violent. You got to be violent with your hands. You got to come out your hips and knock him back. Okay? Hands from the ground. Get your hands on him quick. Because I'm telling you, that's how you control linemen. That's how you control blocks. The quicker you get your hands on him from the ground to knock it back, the better you're going to be able to control this guy. Come on. Now, all this wasted movement we can't have. Because you end up getting all this wasted movement, they end up running the ball right downhill where you should have been. So basically, if he knocked this back, say if he knock it straight back and not get washed down in here, because he had this wasted movement, he had to win back in here, and now it caused him to get some movement down on you right here. Imagine you just come out your hips and explode on this guy, knock it back, stay right here. Just stay right here. Okay? Imagine him closing. If he down block, he got to close. If he base block, he got to close off this gap. And the linebacker sitting right here. Okay? So I'd rather for Alex to be a little bit more stacked with this guy, head up this guy for this gap, but it is what it is. And I don't know why this guy's over here, because you got this gap taken care of. This guy can handle this gap. You know what I'm saying? He's outside. I'd rather for him to be over in here somewhere. Okay? So let's see what happened. So okay, good cut. I like it where he got off. Get off the ball. Now come knock it back. Knock it back with no wasted movement. Knocking it back. We're good to go. Close. Close. Close right here. See, we ain't closing fast enough because, you know, think about it, we'd have closed a little bit faster. We'd have been good. Don't get too wide. You got a back offset to you. Don't get too wide. Expect the down block because he's looking down. Look at his eyes. He's looking down. Study these guys' habits. Study these offensive linemen habits and see if they're telling you what the play is before the play even starts. Look at their hands, where they place their hands at on run and pass, and make sure they're the same. You get a tip somewhere and let you know what's going on. And then sometimes these guys be leaning inside. It'll tell you a whole lot of stuff. But get down here tight. He down block. Close. Close. We're good to go. Knock it back right here, though. No, don't have all that wasted movement. Step outside. Then you try to get back inside. Now your feet close together. And now they watching you down because you can't play him. Because this guy can knock you down a little bit better because you're unorthodox right here. Instead of knocking it back and destroying this double team, whatever, and go from there. Okay, if he closing like he should be right in here right about now. Should be closing right in here. We take this play and we take the air out of these gaps, and we good to go. We can play football. Okay, right here, 2-eye. Knock it back, eyes in this A gap, right? Knock it back, eyes in the gap. This is play all day long. He should make this play right here on the line of scrimmage, all day. He got good alignment. Good alignment. Back offset to him. This foot inside of his foot. This foot inside of his foot. Got good alignment. All we got to do is come off, hang that hand. Shoot that hand right now. Knock it back. Knock it back. Stay inside leverage. We got it. This play is over with. Close right here on down blocks. Close. We good to go. See? Stay. Go ahead. Stay there and play. Right here. This is where you should be. See? Now you come off. Can't come off. And now it's a touchdown. Okay? Another thing. We missed the tackle right here. He comes across the top. Run your feet. On contact, run your feet. So 9-3 ain't where he's supposed to be. He should be in here making this play. He should never got to him. Okay? Now he come across top. Now run your feet. Don't squat. Run your feet. Run your feet through contact. Drive your feet until both of you guys hit the ground. Okay? Or until help come. Okay? He bounced off of you because you ain't driving your feet. You know? And then now he out the gate in the end zone. That's an easy touchdown. Too easy. Right here, make the play. Stay inside leverage, inside half. You're an A-gap player. Come off of that, make that play right now. We got guys in good position everywhere else, pretty much. He going to come across the top late. He going to miss the tackle, and it's going to be to the house. Shouldn't have happened, man. This play should have never happened. Well, look at this guy. He looking outside right now because he worried about the tight end coming down on him. Well, we can eliminate that by looking at the backfield. There's no offset back to you right now. He's over here on this side. So you're going to eliminate the guy coming down blocking you from outside because this back. Unless this back flip to this side, you can eliminate that. So there's no need to be looking outside right here. You guys get tighter now. Get tighter down here. Expect yo, talk to each other. Yo off the ball. Let them know somebody off the ball because that's going to help you. When you ain't got no back offset to you, they're not in eye backs, they're not in pistol or anything for a toss, you're good to go. There's no toss player on to your side here. Okay? More of a toss player to his side. He should be looking outside to make sure that tight end ain't outside of him. But right here, get tighter. Close this thing. Right here. Be physical. You should be a 4-eye. You messing with your feet too much too. Get set. We got to be physical right through here. We got to be physical. Physical here. You're going to come try to kick you out. You got to go meet that. So you're looking outside instead of being here. Go meet that. Go meet it deep as you can meet it. Take away all this air out this gap. So imagine come on down here. You'll be meeting this right now. You've been tighter. You've been about here right now. Meeting this. Taking it out. Knocking this back. Don't get washed down here. Knock it back. And we're good to go. Come on. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. See it coming right at you. Come on. You're late. So basically, when he went to block him, right now he should be coming. Coming right now. Right replace pretty much what it is, guys. You got to be able to replace your guys when they get blocked. And now he runs into the end zone. Only because we're too soft over there on that side. We're too soft. Here, be tighter here. Down block, come get it. Knock this back. Get in a 4-eye. You tilted a little bit. I don't know if you're in a 3 or a 4. I don't know which one it is. But I know if they'd have played this game over again, they'd have put you guys in a 4-eye, attacking this inside shoulder. Eliminating some of this cutback outside and some of the cutbacks in your eyes in here, making the play in the B gap. Okay, on this play, I don't know what they're trying to get accomplished here. But they took the outside linebacker and put him out here. They took him out here and put him out on this guy. I don't know if this is a receiver or a tight end, but I do know that when you look at this, the back's offset away from this side, so there's no toss over here with the back being offset. So basically, this guy needs to be down in here. He needs to be down in a 4-eye. We can go play. I said in all my videos, guys, when you're playing defense, man, do less, expect more. Because when you got less, when you got to do less, you can play faster. And you can get more out of less. Sometimes when you try to do too much, and you do more, you get less out of what you're trying to do because guys are confused. They don't know what to do. And that more going to get you no results. So Sometimes it's best to just line up and play defense. You know, make a couple of calls and go play defense, especially up front. Especially up front. And just go play defense. Because more is going to get you beat. Less is going to give your guys a chance to go play fast, use their techniques, and be solid. That's how defense works. So right here, I want him in the 4. I'd rather have him down here playing a regular base front, because when he base block him, set the edge, playing the 4 technique right here, he going to probably come out and try to block him. He in his B gap. He knocking it back. This guy right here, 4-eye, responsible for the B gap. We good to go. We solid. If he go down to a 4-eye, we got these gaps covered right here. We got these gaps covered. He can play front side or back side. Somebody got to play over the top of him, whatever. But my thing is, set the edge. He'll be here to set the edge. This guy will be in here in this 4-eye. There's no gaps in here, really. He can play off of these guys. Alex can play off of these guys. We're good to go. Let's watch it. You see what I'm saying? He would have been setting the edge, and we've been good to go. Now, let's see that they stunt this. They stunt this way or anything. Let's see. No, they're just playing their blocks. But they got to be physical up front. Right here, be physical. Come on, don't let them control you. You control them. If there's any advice I can give to a D lineman, is that you control the narrative. Don't let them control the narrative. We already know they got to block and get you out of your gap and get you certain places to run plays. Well, refuse to get there and let them get you there. Refuse to be beat. Be physical with these guys. Be determined, and we're good to go. But right here, we got to knock this back and play defense. You know what I'm saying? And we got to play defense by alignments and the way we line up front. Right here, we're worried about these guys too much now. We got these guys, this guy outside. It just ain't a good look. It's just not a good look. Put them in the 4-eye. Put them back where you need to be. See the offset back, knowing that it ain't toss your way like it was before, and we good to go. We can go play football. Okay, 9-9. I like this. What he did right here. He's in the 4-eye. Now, I love for him to be more physical off the snap. Go get that inside number. Go get that inside half and just knock it back, right? But right here, what he did, after he got his hands on him, he drove this guy back. He pushed him back, caused this back to take this ball a little bit wider as angle. The angles is the key. So he knocked this back and got him taking a little wider. It gave these guys a chance to recover and get to where they need to be to make play. So let's watch him. It's right here. Now he got this. Now drive. Drive him. Get some separation, though. Get some separation. Drive him. Right here. See what my outside guy got. Yeah, you're going to jack this tight end up right here. Yeah, just jack him up. Jack him up and play. Just play and play football. And play football. But right here, he made this smaller right here. We get this end to jack him up and set this down. Stay outside edge. And we're good to go. We got backers playing off of. We're good to go. That's a good job by him. He closed off some of this gap by pushing them outside, right? Giving these guys a chance to come up in and field and get there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good job by him right there. You know what I'm saying? When you playing a 4-eye, guys, you man your B gap, but you want to get knocked back. You want to get knocked back in separation so you can get off blocks. Like I told you guys, they did some good things in this game. I mean, everything wasn't bad. Everything wasn't bad. But when things were bad, they were real bad. And it's all about alignments, assignment, gap scheme, all that stuff. And that's what happened to him. And go 9-9 again on this side, being physical. He's just being physical. You know, like I said, he ain't as physical as I would love him to be, because he ain't coming out of his hips and shooting his hand to this guy right away. But once he gets his hands on people, he pushing them down in there. You know, look at that. Pushing them down in there. You know what I'm saying? He controlling the narrative right there. He controlling the narrative. Now, my nose, you need to go attack him and knock him back, because this going to get you hurt. On the position you ended up in on this play right here, you trying to drop this knee and this dude coming down on you, and look how you ended up under that pile. I don't like that, man. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm concerned about your safety, man. What you got to do is go take your hand from the ground and jack that center up, knock him back. And that way you're going to destroy the double teams right there. And then you can get your body back in that opposite A gap, wherever the pressure coming from. Because you don't know whether right now, you don't know whether double team coming from this side or that side. You knock him back, feel the pressure, then you lean your body, get your body down inside that gap to that side. Okay, close right here. We got to close. Outside guys, we got to close. Okay, we got eye backs right here. Back at quarterback under, eye backs. We got to close. Go get it. Okay, close. You know, he going to come across and try to take your knee out. These guys, now which the NFL need to get rid of that block altogether. You know, be honest with you. These guys coming around taking your knee out. I think they should have to play you up high. I think they got to play you up high if they're going to do this stuff. But right here, we need to get tighter and we need to close. And then, but you just can't play when you stayed alive, though. You stayed alive. But this ended up being a good down of defense right here for Denver. You know what I'm saying? Because 99, look at that. 99 right there being physical. Physicality will get you way farther when you're playing D-line than anything else. You make a mistake, as long as you're physical, you can cover up for everything else. Because a lot of times you can make a mistake on the D-line and realize that I got to be physical, I got to put him in the gap and bring it back to me. So if I'm not in the gap, then he better be in the gap. That's how I got to be. That's just how I got to be. And that's how you play D-line. Okay, here we go. We got quarterback on the win, eye backfield. Okay, I will tell this guy right now on his nub side to look outside and see if you see a big guy. See if you see a tight end or one of they big blocking receivers that are always blocking, can't catch a lick. Look out there and see if you see a big guy, a big tight end out there. You already know they ain't eye backs. There's a chance for toss right here, right? There's a chance for toss right here. So now I key this guy. What he do next? See what he do next. They're going to tell me what I need to do. Now this guy should come up through here, shoot his hand to his inside half, inside shoulder, come up through here. If he do that, this play is over with. Because he's going to be up the field, cutting this play off. They got no play. Okay? Now, let's run it. Okay? He in a good position right now. Get up through here. He's in a good position. But he see you right here. He ran into you. Okay? Okay? You took a chance to try to get upfield and make this happen. But you got to go right now. Because you hesitated right away. See what I'm saying? Right here. See? He ain't coming to block you. You can kind of tell he ain't coming to block you. Plus, you got in the back of your mind, you got this guy outside of you that you know is a big guy that's coming to get you, right? So a lot of times you take this right here and you late with it, you're not going to win this. He going to get you anyway, right? So basically just go ahead and say, okay, he ain't blocking me. Plant, club him by, get outside. They got no answer for you now. But here's the thing. Right here, this guy, he's in a good position right now. So you know the ball's coming this way, right? So he can just get down the line here. Get down the line, go make this play, go help out on this play. Right here. Come on, get off that block. Don't hang on to the blocks. Get off of it now. You know where the ball going. You see where the ball going. Get off and get on the line. Don't go where he's at, but come down here. Come down here and go make that play. Go make that play. You made it right there. Just step quicker. Get off that block a little bit faster. We make that play. Be physical out here. Don't be scared of these guys. Be physical on them. Don't get backpedaling. Shut him down. Shut him down and go make a play. And we're good to go. Also, a teaching moment. Right here, this 4-eye. I told you guys before, if this guy tried to cross your face, you already know the ball running over here. If he tried to cross your face right here on the snap, the ball is running over here. So you got to go get off, punch him, knock him back, punch him. As soon as you figure he's trying to cross your face, you feel that he's trying to cross your face, you can go ahead and start running down the line of scrimmage right now. Because you know it's going this way. So as soon as you get that block, go. Don't hang on the blocks too long. Knock this back here, we're good to go. Now go. See what I'm saying? Right here, guys, we got 2 threes again. And I don't know what happened. They both jumped in 2 eyes. They both right before the snap jumped in 2 eyes. That's why I say sometimes it's best to just line up and get set. Line up and get set. You know what I'm saying? We had both guys jump in 2 eyes. And then, like, the thing is, the angles, guys, when this happened, these guys got to go flat. They got to get down here. Don't go to where this guy at, the back at. Go down this way. Go to where he's going. Get flat. Go to where he's going. And these guys got to come trigger. We're good to go. Just watch it. Right here. Right here. Now we got to make a decision. We see it coming back, right? They see it coming back here. This guy was going to come down the block. This guy. That's why I say I always look outside and see what's going on. Because let's see what this tackle did. Okay, now he played it different. He blocked down. This guy blocked down because they run a whole different play. It ain't a regular toss play. All right? This play was a different kind of play because You know, they got the back offset to you, but that's not toss. This guy actually down blocked, and then they had a guy coming back around from over here, outside around here. So basically, we're taking ourselves out to play, trying to play this tight end, play wide on this. We need to line up here and just key this guy. And he's looking down. So he get a down block, we got to close. We got to close, can't worry about that too much. Close, and you maybe knock off a guy that's trying to get back around to go get a block. And so this guy was going to block you regardless, but we got to be in here anyway. So let's watch it. See? He was going to try to cut you off. But see, he waiting on you right there. You got a puller right here. You could have been down here. You could have knocked that off. We at least got one guy out the equation. So these guys can go run and go play now. But they free right here. There's no way they're going to be able to block this guy right here if he's coming down to block you too. So if we take that out, take him out, he's right here. He may come up to 49 after if you go down here, you may come up to him. But we got a chance right here. But let's watch it. Okay, now the guy bypassed you. The guy that's pulled, he bypassed you. So you know what's up. So now you got to try to get down this line. If you get down this line, you may see him. Maybe it'll get over the top of this or get down the line and go make a play. They look like they're on top of each other. It may knock him off enough for you to go down the line and make a play. Right here. Don't take these extra steps upfield. Get down the line and go make a play. Down the line. Go to where he's going. Go to where he's going, not where he's at. You know what I'm saying? If you go this way, you beat, because these guys are pretty fast. You got to get down here, down this way, and go get it. See what I'm saying? Went up the field. Now he got a block on you. The center, whoever that was that pulled out here, he's down the field for an extra block. And we should have been down the line a little bit faster. We don't take them extra steps up the field. We've been just a step closer. Maybe give us a chance to go play this and be okay. Come on, guys. Get off blocks. Come on. Come on. Get up through there. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. We gave up a whole lot of yards right there, guys. And the bottom line is, guys, anytime, I think his name is A-Chain. I think it's A-Chain. So anytime he's on the field and he's on the side of a ball and he's out split wide, I got to worry about the other side. The opposite side of him, I got to worry about that. Okay? Because they're using these backs on this stuff here and bring him around. They did it with him too. So if you got these backs out there wide, either one of these backs out wide, you got to start thinking to yourself, they got something coming back around this way. Whatever side you're on, it's the opposite side that you got to worry about. So you got to set your alignments accordingly and expect some stuff coming back to you. I already told you guys that I don't like tilts that put hands on these guys. If you're going to be a tilt, I would like you to be wide and aim for a spot, maybe a yard behind his outside leg, and just hit this beak out. But I hate tilts that put hands on guys because they can wash you down so easily. What's going to happen on this play is he's going to get washed down. They're going to run it right behind him for a good little game right here. So, see, he put his hands on this guy, right? Now he's going to wash him down. It's tougher double team this way, okay? And now he's going to wash him out to play, wash him all the way across. You know, take everybody else out to play. Then the back gonna cut it back right here. You got some here. Come get this now. Come get this. Come get this. Let's see what my outside guy did over here. You gotta close, okay? You got a pistol formation. So get here and get ready to close. Down block, close, close. And then we're good to go. Be physical here inside. See, he got washed down in here. They washed him down because he put his hands on the inside guy. And the tilts do that to you when you put your hands on a guy and you tilt it. You tilt it, you got to have a purpose of getting up through a gap and get to a spot. And right here, make that play, Alex. There you go. Good tackle. Good tackle. Way to hold on. We got him on the ground. That's not a bad play by them, but it could be so much better if we didn't have that tilt and have that guy involved in the play. It should have been a no game, really. Okay, on this play, he's going to end up outside here, so he should be a B-gap player, but he's going to end up out here for some reason. This guy going to do good. He's going to knock it back, but at the last second, he's going to spin. Like I already said, don't spin out of a run front. That's the worst thing you can do. That's like a deadly sin for a run front. Don't spin out of a run front. So basically, knock it back, and if you get like in a position where you got to do something different, press him back into the gap. Get your hands back on him, just run him to the gap, press him to the gap. But don't spin out of it because it makes it soft, make you soft, make this whole area soft, right? Right here, we got to close. We got to close. We got to go get it. Got a quarterback on the back at home. We got to close and go get this. Let's watch it. See right here? He going to spin at the last second here. Just press him back this way. Press it back this way. You already see what he's trying to do to you. He's trying to get you and wall you off that way. Press it back this way. Put him back in the hole. Come on. Come on, close this. Close it down here. Take all the air out these gaps. Close down here. Take all the air out these gaps. We good to go. You know, he ended up outside. He should be here, but they end up running the ball back here. So, come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Fill in there. He should be down here already. Taking all the air out this gap. We should be good right there. And we just step late, and it's a touchdown. Yeah, I like this down because this guy right here has been physical. You get a down block, he coming. He coming like a bat out of hell. He meeting this as deep as he can meet it, taking all the air out of these gaps over here. Okay? He taking all the air out of these gaps by closing and meeting this, right? And he only met this, he actually came out of it too. Now, I'd rather for him to hit it with his inside pad so he can hit that thing, and then the running back bounce, he can come out of that thing even better. But I do like this down to play. And just like one of the better plays during the day. Right here, he closed. He hit that. Now scrape outside and get to the upfield shoulder right here. Right here, scrape outside and get upfield shoulder right here. Now, unless they got him digging this out and he's supposed to get over the top. I mean, they can play it two ways. He can stay outside, he can fill inside, or he can dig this out and he should get over the top. So that's two ways you can play this. And they all get down the line. You got the outside guy taking this outside away right here, and then we get him on the ground right here, down the line. And you notice they path to get to the ball carrier, right? So basically, when we got to this point right here, when he bounced it, these guys didn't go to where he's at. They came down the line here, Go to where he's going. Angles, guys, and then press this thing even more. But right here, angles down the line, they made the tackle for a short gain. It's a good play by them. On this play, see, he's still worried about these guys too much right now. Okay? He can be down in here, key him, and let him tell you what's going to happen on this play. Whatever he do, going to tell you a lot about what you need to do next on your first step. He's going to tell you everything you need to know. Because what happened right here, you widening this play out. You widen this gap out too much. And now he go base block you, and they widen this thing out way too much. So watch this. Let me run it. See? He got you widening out. They got him in a 2-out. Now you got to press this. He got no separation here. You got to have separation on these blocks. Get some separation. Shoot your hand from the ground. Get some separation, and press him out here. Now press him out here. Keeping your B, but pressing him out here. Okay. Come down hill. Got to come down hill and go get it. Right here, we got to go meet this. We shuffling sideways too much. Downhill, go meet this. Meet that outside, get over the top, and we're good to go. Press this. So if you're going to meet this, he pressed his body, put his body in the gap by pressing and keeping his inside leverage. We're good. We can stop this right here. And he would have been down tighter, base block, getting his base block a little bit quicker, setting the edge. We've been fine right here. Okay? But we shuffling sideways. We ain't coming to meet this. We running around the block here instead of pressing him in the hole, and then we didn't set the edge. So now we got, look, he's just widening this gap a little bit more. He ain't pressing. He tried to run around, and now he's stuck. It's just a big old gap right there, and there's too much going on, and he's able to get cut off. Could the alignments of the linebackers help them a little bit more? He's basically where he need to be. He's in his gap. So yeah, I mean, he basically got to get over top right now. Fullback. You got to go. You got to run. Got to run and go get it. You know what I'm saying? But he is responsible for this gap back here too, though. So he's in a dilemma. He got this gap here, but he got to go get it. He got to go get it, and he got to press this out, and it's gonna help us out a whole lot on this play. Go get it. Don't shuffle sideways, 41. Go get that. Go get that. Be physical. And only thing I can tell Ours do is not to go behind this, get over the top of it. That's the only thing that can help us here. You know what I'm saying? He decided to go back to get over the top. I think another thing that could help him too is that we got our backs, right? Our backs. We know we're responsible for this gap, but probably best to go ahead and get head up and stack this a little bit better to make sure, you know what I'm saying? To make sure we're good. And so we can get over the top of the center when you come. But that's gonna be the best way to play that. But you gotta come right now and get over the top of the center right now. You know, and then he gotta come get this. Button press and be able to fall off either way, really. You know. See, right here, he's shuffling sideways way too much. And almost like afraid to go and contact this guy and get this guy. And then this guy opened up the hole way too much by being too far outside. Now this is what I like to see out of the 3 techniques right here. This guy lined up in a 3 technique. Don't put your hands on this guy. Don't put your hands on this guy. Shoot that gap and make it happen. Shoot that gap, make it happen. He made the play in the backfield. Okay, we got to close on this side. We got to get knocked back here. We're good to go. But this is how you're going to play that B gap right here. I love to see him play it more like this. Go get it. He got off that ball. Key is that when you attacking a gap, get off the ball. Be on time. Get off that ball, and then we're good to go. See, got off. The good get off. Now they can't do nothing about it. The center can't come block you back. He can't block back, and this guy can't come down and get you. You off that ball, he pull, you're in his hip pocket. We good to go. We're gonna make that play. That's a good play by him right there. 9-9 didn't play bad in this game. You know, he could be a little bit more physical off the snap, but as far as getting his hands on people and moving people and controlling people and putting their bodies in gaps, he did a decent job. He did a decent job. Okay, guys, I don't know what defense in. They got a 4-man front seam, so basically got a 2-eye and a 3 technique. So they're not in a 3-man front no more. 3-4. They're in a 4-man front. So basically, he did a good job of jacking this up. You know, I like the way he's playing. He did a good job of jacking this up. You know what I'm saying, and playing hard right there. Okay. No, he pulls, so he got a block back. He's good. He's responsible for this backside here. Let's see what the end got over here. Got a down block, so he got to close. Down block, he got to close. Okay. And see, now this tackle gave him a lot of space when he pulled around here. It's kind of tough on the end when the tackle gives you this kind of space. So he didn't come straight down the line. He kind of bowled it out and came. So basically right there, you got to press, you got to play with your hat and hands. Hat and hands this and be able to fall off either way. Because he's in a good spot right here. He's doing pretty good right here. He's jacking them up. There's nothing inside here. But basically, it's hat and hands this and be able to fall off either way. That's the best way to play that. So when you took a side, you took the opposite side, and then he ended up running up through here. But he didn't get much. That's good. That ain't a bad down right there. That ain't a bad down at all. 9-9 right here, watch him. He played back now. I mean, I love for him. I mean, he playing a 3 technique. Backs at home in the pistol formation. I mean, I guess the best way to play this is to get tight and knock him back and be able to maintain this. But the fact that he got this block, he played back, and he being physical on it, that's what I like about it. Right here, he played back, now he being physical. He jacked him up, now he's going to come out of it. He got separation. Look at the separation he got. See, watch this. He hit him, now he's going to get separation. Block out. See what I'm saying? Now he can get off blocks. He can go be part of the play. There you go. Okay, guys, I put this play on for one reason. It's late in the game. Nothing's going right. You can start feeling sorry for yourself, or you can fight. And I hate guys who quit and just give up. On this play, man, they're going to throw this pass out here to this running back in the flat. I want you to look at the effort of some of these guys, you know, that's running to the ball. Just look at some of their efforts. Now I point some of them out. So we throw the ball out here to these guys, right? Okay, come press this outside shoulder. Come hit this dude outside free. Keep your outside free. You're the outside leverage right here. Knock it back. Keep outside leverage. Because this back is taught to catch this ball try to get to this hip to expand this thing, and then get up the field. Because look, we got a guy coming from inside out. If we go press this thing with outside leverage, he gonna make this tackle. But we get too heavy on this guy. The back come and he saw you too heavy, so you jumped inside. He jumped outside here and then hopped a few times, made a cut inside, went down here and made a guy miss and scored. But I want you to watch these guys once they get close to the sideline. Watch their efforts. Because you got to keep coming to the whistle blow. You got to keep coming to the whistle blow. Don't put this kind of stuff on film. Because when it comes time for you to be a free agent and you got to go and negotiate and stuff like that, all this stuff going to bite you in the butt. And plus, you guys are playing for a new head coach. A new head coach. He was looking for a reason to get better. And he going to get better at your expense. Because if you don't want lazy guys that ain't going to run to the ball or don't play their techniques right. Okay? Some of you guys ain't running to the ball, and that's going to show up. You know, they're going to always know that you ain't the type of guy that's going to fight through the worst times and stuff like that. They want guys that are going to be out there playing hard no matter what the situation. That's what they want. But watch this play. Okay? He would have made this play if he'd have been right here outside where he should be. Press this outside leverage. He makes the play. It's a tackle right here, maybe a couple of yards. Okay? So now he ain't outside, so he kept pressing to the edge. Okay? He gets to the edge. Now he hobbles. Look at these guys. He's walking pretty much. These guys done stop coming. They ain't running to the ball. This guy right here is just jogging around. This guy right here gonna get blocked. He gonna get blocked, but he ain't really coming like he mean it. It's almost like he felt like he gonna make this tackle. He gonna be out of bounds right here, right? So basically what happened is he's not out of bounds. He hopped a few times, right? And watch these guys. They ain't running. Nobody's running. This guy right here done start running. He should be coming this way to help out. Okay, if you see this guy here, he should be coming here. Downhill to help out. These guys should be coming like crazy. Matter of fact, if he was running, he'd probably be right here right about now. Okay? And at the end, you'll see him make another cut. Somebody could have made this tackle, got him on the ground. But watch this. He made the cut inside. No, he stopped. They done gave up. They done stopped running. He pretty much stopped. And then now, oh shit. They still don't care. They still walking. They see him running. They just don't care. They didn't gave up. And now you got this guy that missed him inside and got him high stepping into the end zone. Now I'm gonna run this play full speed. I want you to watch the effort on some of these guys from inside out that's coming to help out. That's not good. Okay, now we got an ET stunt up front, guys, on this play. So basically, the end is going to be first. He's going to take it upfield. He's underneath. Tackle going to be second. So my coaching point is on the tackle. Knock this back. Let him work. Go get it. Get upfield, then get inside. Knock this back. Because the closer you are, you knock this back, you closer to the quarterback. Just knock it back, and then when you come off, you don't have far to go. You're right on top of the quarterback. But knock this back as far as you can, and then get off when he get inside this gap and get up the field. So knock it back, then come around. Okay? On this one right here, you didn't get much knockback. You just put your hands on this guy. And the guy's kind of hitting you hard. You know what I'm saying? Go knock it back and see what happens. And when you this soft, you let him know. Let this guard know that you ain't coming. And so when he go inside, this guard gonna be able to fall off on him and help out. See what I'm saying? And this guy here destroyed. If you just knocked it upfield, he destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You get him free. If you just keep knocking this up the field, he gets free, and then you come around late and we're good to go. Right here, neither one of you guys got too close because of that. Now, you never know if that end coming inside right here could affect this quarterback, got in his face or something, by you just knocking this back and making it look like you were trying to rush this egg out. In that last second, you come around. That's how that works. See, you just sitting at the line of scrimmage, ain't giving him nothing. He already knows something ain't right. Look, you pretty much right there. You ain't coming, so he goes out, help out with him. Nobody get close. And then you already saw this right here. Man, I like the way he played. I mean, getting more physical off the snap But I do like the way he put his hands on people and he pressed people. He pressed people, keeping this gap. Keeping this gap. I do like the way he played. Now, this guy just made a decision. He said, I'm going to get this. So what he was going to do initially, he was going to close. This guy blocked him. He was going to close down here. He saw that this guy was a little late coming. He wasn't getting there fast enough. He saw opportunity to go make a play on the running back, and that's what he did. So right here, see? He already know he can go get the running back now. This guy ain't close to kicking him out, but you see that the running back's right here, so he just aborted this and went and got the running back. See what I'm saying? That's a good playmaker. That's somebody make the tackle though. Don't miss your opportunity. Don't miss your opportunity. You did too good to miss your opportunity right there. That's good right there. I like the way he played too. I like the way he played hard, and he realized that he got to come down and be physical. Be physical here. Knock this back. Okay, knock this back. Be physical. Right here, come and get this. Close. Close right there. And that little dude, they'll get in your way, go through him. Knock him back. Not a bad play by everybody. I need him to be physical on the center, though. Knock it back, then put your weight into this gap. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared you're going to get hurt to keep dropping that knee like that. That's old school, you know what I'm saying? But then now they stand on you trying to mash you. It's a little different, you know what I'm saying? Another shovel. They came back to it late in the game. So basically what it is, this guy he down block, man. You got to close. You got to close. This back going to come to you. You got to sit down on his back or take this back to the quarterback. And right here, he ended up getting up the field. And 30 ended up running through his shoulder. He wasn't even close to closing down for this back. As soon as you got this down block, you should be closing right now. Closing right now. So you get this down block. If he come to you, you should be closing. And plus, he from the backfield. So you can be underneath him anyway. You can be underneath him from the backfield, okay? If this was a guy coming down the line, then you just come meet it. Come meet it. But since he's from the backfield, you can be underneath it, close and be underneath this, okay? And then you'll run into this guy who's probably going to come up there and act like he's trying to block you, flip his hips. See what I'm saying? Flip his hips, and then you're going to shovel him the ball right back inside. So the only way you play this is to close. He come to you, take him with you to the quarterback, or if he flip before he get to you, then sit down on it and play it. That's how you got to play this. Now you run to the end zone. And it's tough on all these other guys because, you know, these guys supposed to be attacking, knocking his back, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then they made it look like screen. They took off over here and made it look like screen. These guys followed, and he just had a path to get back to the opposite side and go score. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing that could have helped, too, is the fact that, let's see here, what these guys blocking scheme. So he blocked out. He ran out. That tells me right now that this ain't no pass. This can't be no pass because he ran out right now. You know, most screens, they set a little bit and then they go. So he ran out right now, so something ain't right. So like trying to influence me or something. So I'm going to play back here, and if he leaves, I'm right down the line. I'm going to get right down the line, go help out on this play as much as I can. I mean, that's a little far-fetched for him to think that way, but that's how you play the blocking scheme, really. Because as soon as he leaves, I'm down the line right here. Now I'm down the line. And then you got to have good eyes here, you know what's going on here, and then we're good to go. Find the back. Find the running back. See, you run over for that screen, and they're going to just run right here behind him for easy touchdown. Tough right there. This right here is a pretty good down on defense right here. You got a 4-eye. You got your shade right here. You got your 3 backside. If you're going, don't put your hands on them, just hit this thing if you're going to hit it, okay? Or get to a true 3 technique and square yourself up and go play. But this is a good down on defense right here. You got a guy setting the edge right here. You got this guy right here handling this right here, playing. Since he blocked out, he played back to this guy, maintaining his outside leverage in this gap. This guy being physical right here on the center, being physical, coming over the top. It's a good down on defense. Look at that. Come over top, being physical. Go get it. Good job. Good defense right there. And that's it, guys. And that was the whole game. Most of the run plays that was on the film. And as you can see, man, Denver did some good things at times on defense against the run. But there was a lot of times that they were just out of position. or the alignments wasn't right, whether it be the D-line or the linebackers. Okay, guys didn't quite replace. When your guy go block somebody, replace him outside. They didn't do that. Okay, you saw later in the game, guys start walking around, being lazy, feeling sorry for themselves. That can't happen. But I really do think they can fix a lot of the things that they got going on if they can just take some of these guys and put them in like different alignments, like the 3 techniques. I'd rather see, especially when you're going 3-4, I'd rather see my 2 tackles outside. I'd rather see them in a 4-eye so they can play that B gap better and knock it back better. I think the guys up front need to get physical. They ain't physical enough. They're placing their hands on people. They ain't striking people. And you got to strike people up front with your hands. You got to be violent with your hands. You got to come out your hips and knock them backwards. And you got to get on that sled more, guys, and work on this stuff. Hands from the ground to the guy, and everything else will follow. Everything else will follow. And when you playing these techniques, these 2 eyes and 4 eyes, you just want to get up through that inside shoulder, knock it back, control it. Look at the backfield set. Let that determine how loose or how heavy you are. If the back's away from you and you're on the opposite side, then you want to be heavier in your techniques. And if you're to that back, you want to be looser in your techniques inside. So that's how it goes. Alignments will help you be better at playing those positions than anything you do, than anything else you can do. So my thing into Denver, I think they'll get it fixed. I'm hoping they get it fixed. They gave up, 300 yards in this game or more? And my thing is, it was all little things, you know what I'm saying? Missed tackles, guys not fitting where they need to fit and those kind of things. And a lot of that ain't on coaching, guys. I'll tell you that right now. No coach teach that stuff. They don't teach it that way. And it ain't on coaching. It's about guys going on the field, taking it from the practice field to the game and applying it and doing the right thing and doing it the right way. That's what it takes. So sometimes coaches get too much of the blame for guys being lazy and not doing what they asked them to do. And that's exactly what happened in these situations. You know what I'm saying? And when you lose 70-20 and they almost break a record on you that's been standing since 1966 by Washington, that's a wake-up call. That's a wake-up call. Now it's time to, look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I doing everything I can to help us win games? And if you're one of those guys that look yourself in the mirror and say, I can give more, then you're one of the problems. You got to give more. You got to do what you got to do. But I know Denver can turn this around. They got Sean Payton, one of the best coaches in football there. The defensive staff is good. They got a good defensive coordinator. He's been around for a while. He's done a great job with every team he's been on. So I just feel like it's the guys that got to get it done. You guys got to get it done. And a lot of times you go on that field, you try to do too much. Don't try to do too much. Just do what you're supposed to do. Do your job and let your job be enough. And that's what it takes to play winning football. But guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I know it gets long sometimes, but I'm trying to cover every aspect of the run game that the team was lacking during that game. I'm trying to cover everything. Like I said, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Comment. Let me know what plays. If any plays out there you want me to cover, I can cover that for you. But I appreciate you guys just tuning in and just seeing what I got to say about the run front. And I hope I made sense in a lot of this stuff. I know a lot of people out there trying to learn football, and I hope I broke it down in a way that you can really learn it and study it and know for yourself what to do in certain situations. Like I said, this ain't no knock on no coaches, because a lot of times it ain't about the coaches. A lot of times it's about the players on the field. And it's my personal belief or way that I would play it. I would play it if I was coaching D-line for that team. Because you got to realize, guys, I was on the #1 defense Super Bowl year. I was on the #3 run defense my last year. Was #7 one year. We was a top 10 run defense pretty much every year, except for the first year was with the Eagles. But we've been a top 10 run front every year. And it's all about alignment, assignments, and technique. Alignment, assignments, and technique. That's what it's about. And the thing that you can't teach is physicality. You got to either want to be physical or you don't want to be physical. But you won't be in the league long if you're not physical. Those are the things that are going to get you farther, being physical, because when you be physical, you can correct some of the mistakes you're making by putting their bodies in gaps and bringing it back to yourself and making you look better. But you got to be physical. You got to open a can of whip ass sometimes, because sometimes you're not going to be in the right position. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on the wrong side of the block. You got to make yourself right by putting that guy in the hole and bringing it back to you. Okay, guys. Until next time, guys, Club 93, I'm officially out. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Whoever give up the most runs during the week, I'll cover it, and we'll go from there. Club 93 is closed.